A very good morning, guys. My name is Imran. I am with Mag Realty Ventures. Firstly, I wish you guys a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you and your family members. Today's topic is all about how we can protect ourselves from real estate frauds, especially in terms of buying plots with the help of government regulated bodies like DTCP, HMDA, and RERA. The reason why I have chosen this topic is for the fact, many of us still have a lot of ambiguity of investing funds into real estate market. The reason why I say so is because I do have a lot of clientele in place who lives in abroad, and when I discuss with them about the overall requirement, they do tend to emphasize more on buying properties which are very close to their respective houses. When I probe them more, what they tell is, it is always good to buy a property which is very close to their house, so that it won't be occupied by some XYZ land grabber. Then eventually I explain them how what sort of procedures we have in place by the government, how DTCP, RERA, HMDA works, and then finally they get convinced. So guys, in today's topic I will explain you more about RERA and how we can protect ourselves from all this fraud. So basically I have given you a detailed explanation in one of my previous video about HMDA and DTCP. So what I will do is I will post a link of the same video. If anybody wants to understand more about HMDA and DTCP, they can always click on the link and go through the video. So let's move ahead. I will give you a little gist of how exactly RERA works, and then we will proceed further with the main topic. So basically, RERA was implemented in the year 2016. RERA means Real Estate Regulatory Authority. So this act was passed in the parliament in the year 2016, guys, by Rajya Sabha, which is the upper house of our parliament. So regulatory authority in the sense, like for stock market, we have SEBI in place. For telecommunication, we have TRI in place, and for banking, we have RBI in place. Likewise, we have RERA, which is a regulatory body for real estate. So the main objective of RERA is to protect the interest of home buyers and to boost the overall real estate investment, guys. So every state will have its own rules and regulations, but the end objective will be to protect the interest of buyers. For Telangana, we have something called TS RERA. So as per Telangana regulation, I mean Real Estate Regulatory Authority Act. So RERA requirement, RERA registration is must for all the projects which got an approval that is on or after 1st of Jan 2017, guys. So any project which has got an approval from the authorities like DTCP, Urban Development Authority, municipalities, municipal corporation, from anywhere, if they get an approval, they have to by default register their project with RERA. That's how it works. So we have few exceptions as well. Exceptions like, if a proposed land is less than 500 square meter, then RERA need not be registered for that project. Let's say you want to construct less than 8 apartments on a land, that also comes under exception, wherein you don't have to register it with RERA. And the third exception is if any project is being renovated or rebuilt with an intention of not selling it or marketing it, then that project also need not be registered with RERA. That's how it works. So I will cut short the RERA topic, because if I have to elaborate, it will be much lengthier video. Now let's talk about the original topic, guys, wherein how we can protect ourselves from getting into real estate fraud with perspective of buying a plot. Okay, so in my personal opinion, what I feel is, in this era when we have so many government regulated bodies like DTCP, HMDA, RERA, if still something fraud is happening, then it is all because of our ignorance, guys. The bitter truth is, in today's world, everything is readily available with a click of a button. However, if you are thinking the same to happen with buying real estate properties, then you are under a very, very wrong assumption. You have to do a bit of homework because you will be investing tons of money, hard-earned money into it. And it is not a rocket science, guys. It is very, very simple, because we have a full-fledged system in place to check the authenticity of the project in the form of DTCP, HMDA, and RERA. How it works is, it is pretty simple, guys. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say I want to buy a plot. I will first see whether it has got LP number or not. If it has got LP number, then I will check it on any of the respective website like DTCP and or HMDA. And then the next step is, I will see whether this LP number has got the status of final LP number. What exactly happened is, initially the respective government authorities will give LP number after receiving and cross verifying all the documents, and then these guys will give the first LP number wherein they can sell the plots. And they will, when they give the first LP number, they will hold a certain portion of the plots, like 25% of the plots they will hold. If let's say we have 100 plots, they will hold 25 plots out of it, just because the developer has to complete the entire venture. When I say completing the entire venture, he needs to build the roads, street lights, electricity, drainage system, parks, whatever he has promised, he need to complete it and then showcase it to respective authority. Then these guys will verify it, and then they will release the pending mortgage plots, and they will give a final certificate, final LP numbered certificate. So that's when it is called as final LP number, guys. So just make sure it has got LP number and it's in final status. Once you have a final LP number, you can always go ahead and start the construction part. How we can check the authenticity, whether a venture has got final LP number or not, is very simple. You just need to ask the venture guy if the mortgage plots have been released or not. If he says it's released, then you can cross check the certificate, and that's how you will get a clarity on it. So, and the very important next step is, we need to check whether he is registered with RERA or not. So you can, the moment he submit all the required documents, he will be provided with a unique RERA number. We can just check the authenticity of that RERA number by visiting respective RERA portal. The moment you put in the RERA number, it will pull up all the details wherein you can cross verify each and every documentation. So my point is, when we have all these options in place, when we have everything in place, then why we have to burn our fingers and then run behind courts, tribunals, so on and so forth. So my strong opinion would be, whenever you are heading to buy a property, you do your own research, as everything is available on Google, and then you can take a final call on it. So if you guys need any assistance in buying plots in any of the ventures, do let us know, guys, because Mag Realty Ventures is a channel partner with lot many reputed companies who have decades of experience into real estate industry, and most of them have ISO 9001 2015 certification for maintaining quality standards, and they are a member of CREDI too. And all the ventures which we have has got final LP set up, and then they are registered with RERA as well. So if you need any assistance, any help, do contact our team. I have shared all the information in the description box. We are just a call away, guys. And if you like this video, kindly share it and subscribe it. And thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a very wonderful day. Bye bye.